So currently in my life, I am mainly a digital artist, but I will still say that traditional art, like pen and paper, paintbrush and canvas, is still a very important and vital aspect of the art world. And it's definitely something that I'm always going to be a part of, no matter how big I become in the digital art space. I just love the fact that I can still go back to the basics of pen and paper. And for me, I sketch all my ideas down first before I then turn them into digital art. But I guess in my mind, I don't know why I think this way because I'm not even close to being there yet. But when it comes to journaling or when it was drawing, in my mind, I always thought it was important to have something to pass down to future generations. And obviously, you can print out your digital art, but it's not entirely the same as looking at actual pencil markings and notes and the smudges of your fingers and stuff like that on the actual paper that you did in the past, and now your grandchildren or your children are able to see it. I just think that there's just such a beauty and a great importance of preserving that physical art. I have so many physical sketchbooks that I created something in that holds so much meaning, and I know that it's gonna be a blessing to be able to share that years and years to come to future generations. So my advice to you, if you're a digital artist, definitely get back into traditional art if you can. Drawing on pen and paper, or a painting on a canvas is just there's just something very special about that. And I think also it's like an act of defiance, especially in the world of AI and AI art, which I've already mentioned is not real art, but things are becoming more digitized anyways, and we're being pushed away from the natural way of a paper and a pencil, and everything is online or on your phone or your computer or your iPad. So being someone who still finds solace and comfort when drawing a notebook or sketching something down on paper or writing your notes out physically instead of typing them is definitely an act of defiance. And you are a powerful person, and your role is very important in preserving something that's been around almost since the beginning of time. And I was just thinking about that. I was just like, I'm gonna keep drawing in my sketchbooks no matter how far I go in the digital art space, because there's just something about that initial sketch, taking the idea from my mind and my spirit, and then it just moves through my fingers to the pencil and then onto the paper. Is just that in itself is a crazy spiritual phenomenon that I can't even truly put into words how that works. And I just think that's beautiful. So continue to preserve the traditional way of creating art as well. And again, I'm saying that as a digital artist. I have no shade for digital art because that's literally what I do. I just know that as time continues to pass on, what's really going to stand the test of time is those that preserve all the old ways of doing things, which in most cases was better than a lot of the modern stuff that we are introduced to now. So, yeah. See you in the next video. Peace.